And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, Toumani Camara is out there with Deni Avdija. Then it's Sharp, then it's Holiday, and it's Klingon in the center. Curry finds Butler. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. In the corner, Camara with it. Connects from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Sharp, that's good.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Here's Butler. He gets it in there. Butler's got 5 now. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Avdija. And finished off by Avdija.
Nice show of force by Avdija at the rim, punishing the defense for giving him the opening.
The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Butler from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start the season.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Chalk up 2 there.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Avdija. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the high post.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Green, the pass to Moody. Green kicks to Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Pass to Camara. Lets it go with a 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. The fourth spot held by Donovan Clingan.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Outside Holiday. Top of the key, Avdia. Here's Kamare. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Podziemski's shot is good.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Pass to Sharp. Count that one. Sharp's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial two-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
Well, at 6'4", Holiday is a bigger guard, and that really helps him in the paint.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Drew Holiday. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Leading by 5. Launches it. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Clingan's shot is off.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Healed with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside, Avdia to the inside. Here's Sharp. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Shoots over Avdia, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Back to Avdia. A three-pointer is right on target. Avdia's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
Inside, post, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A different look now for Portland. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Clingan. Murray comes in for Avdia. And Henderson subbed in for Sharp. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Healed with the bucket.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lillard against Melton. Here's Grant. He can't get that one. Nice defense from Kuminga. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Lillard outside. Henderson outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Quentin Post is out there with Butler. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Spencer in at the point guard position. And Portland has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Lillard misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Kuminga, no good. Trailblazers trail by 17. Henderson finds Lillard. Buries it from three-point range.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Stolen by Grant. Down low, Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Trailblazers, Avdia's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Toumani Camara comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Drew Holiday in for Henderson. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. On defense, the Warriors. Outside, Avdia. Williams up on top. Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 14, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case. Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
Swinging, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Warriors leading by 12. Butler up top, defended by Avdia, and the shot goes in.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Holiday after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Avdia with a screen for Holiday. Nobody near Lillard. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his third assist on the night. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And here's Holiday. 8 points his last outing. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Holiday after the missed three from Stephen Curry. To the left side wing. Kamara finds Avdia. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Trailblazers trail by 8. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Lillard.
What a move by Holiday, using the dribble to free himself up.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Butler against Avdia. Butler sees a gap and drives in.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Kamara. Now, here's Avdia. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And it's Lillard missing. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Curry with the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Holiday gets the bucket.
Hey, Holiday sees the lane and does not hesitate.
To the right side. Outside, Kuminga. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 9. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look at Portland, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
Now let's turn our attention to Jimmy Butler and that impressive first half we just witnessed.
Clearly, the Butler did it. JB has his fingerprints all over this game. I like how aggressive he's been.
Well, that's his MO. He takes pride in bringing energy to the game. One of the most competitive guys around.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Avdia is out there with Tamani Kamara. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Klingon, and it's Sharp, and it's the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Podziemski knocks down the 3-ball. Podziemski's got his team on the board first here in the second half of the Warriors. Here's Holiday. Clock at 6. Warriors with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you guys.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Podziemski after the Trailblazers pick up 2. A nice shot by Moody.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Now, here's Sharp. 6 points for him. Green taking his time here. His first shot coming late, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with all that Draymond does defensively, hitting jumpers is a bonus for this team.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Warriors.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And so here's Portland. 15-point game. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. They get the rebound. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 22.
Great decision-making by Butler. I like how he lets these plays develop naturally. He doesn't force things.
Playing in the screen for Holiday. Pass to Sharp. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Took him no time at all on that one. Podziemski's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
For 3, Kamare misses. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Holiday saw the opening and took full advantage.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Warriors leading by 15. And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit. Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Green's got 7.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Pass to Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. Now Holiday. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Kamara. Lillard misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
A challenging stretch here for Portland. Looking to end the run, and it's Klingon with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
A nice shot by Moody.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside Holiday. Klingon the screen for Holiday. Sharp on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Green, the pass to Butler. Off target at the rim. And for Portland, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And that's just a smart pass by the veteran, Drew Holiday.
Warriors leading by 21. Curry kicks to Green. This one for 3. Rebounded by Kamara. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Curry against Lillard. And Holiday kicks to Lillard. The kick out to Holiday. 5 to shoot. And another 3 for Portland.
And the response triple by Holiday. He's just so competitive.
Right side, Butler. Pass to Moody. The kick outside to Butler. It's Curry outside. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got Butler. Also, Quentin Post out there. Buddy Hield is out there with Kuminga and Richard. Henderson finds Lillard. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Well, this is what game time is all about. The ability to instantly respond from range.
Here's Richard. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Kicks it out to Grant. It's stolen by Kuminga. Shoots the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdiev's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
They get it back. Good on the bucket.
Relentless effort from Williams. The board and the bucket.
Warriors leading by 21. Outside, Kuminga. 3-pointer. Butler. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. To the middle. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Grant with the ball. Butler covering. Grant against Butler. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now Butler. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Count that one. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the defense does their job. But the fact of the matter is, Butler likes having to fight them for it.
Now here's Lillard. 3-pointer. The rebound by Post. Post has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Now Jackson Davis. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Avdia gets the bucket.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Warriors.
Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Butler. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
2 open that time, made it look too easy.
Well, you got to be this quick in today's game. The second Avdia has the ball, he's into his shot.
In the corner, it's Hield. 3-pointer, Payton drains it from beyond the arc. Payton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Sharp. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 8 now on the night. Golden State's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Butler against Abdia, and he comes up with the deuce. Butler's got 14 points here in the second half.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
Offensive rebound, and the wide open shot from Abdia. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Butler on the wing. Shoots over Abdia. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Back to Holiday. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Butler.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Well, you see how poised Abdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing in.
Butler from outside hits the three-point bomb. Butler's got 41.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
He had a nice open look right there.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Sharp finds Holiday. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just, you know, enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.